Sending out another tweet, letting people know that I'm still going strong over here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Pow! No more, we'll be right back, and let's keep going. Let us free myself now. I was about to say let's free Maya, but now it's let's free me. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Antiparticle. Much appreciated. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. I will definitely do a karaoke stream during September, Spike. Maybe even more than one. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have? The judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty? End of story? Do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How could you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? Guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay. Let's do this. The court. It's time for the September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. Ah, thank you, Lolly6. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Hey, thank you, Kajitan, for the subscription. Much appreciated. Thank you. Or no, that was just a follow. I think. Yes. As the details of this event are already quite clear to the court. Today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Oh, there's no point. There's no point to raise an objection. Forget it. I smell a trap. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Hey! Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Haha! Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel at the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why, tell you what you already know. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always have to feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. God damn, Jesus. Let him have it, Phoenix. No. It's another rich man with the Ojo laugh. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Thank you, Mr. DZ, for the follow. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then, it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 p.m. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. And tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Hold it! By window you mean the one directly across from Fay and Company law offices? Correct! That is the only window you see. Oh, thank you, Rendenition, for the follow. And there you were, reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Hold it! A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. Oh, we see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Hold it! So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. I made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Whoa. So spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Hold it. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Oh, counting both eyes, 40! 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Whose side is this judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been wiretapping the Faye office phone? Objection! Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. I know, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked, attacked by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and gave you chase. And you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I'd better find a weakness in there. Hang on a second, I forgot to... Oops, let me press on that last one. Press again. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? Oh, I am abso-positively perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that? Psst, Phoenix! Isn't something about that strike was a little odd? Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all... Wow, that... impaction? Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too? Anyways, I better find a weakness in there. Okay, so... Oops, I didn't do that. How did that pop up? Attacking the hair. It needs to say the man was you. How she was surprised. The victim ran to the left. Then it ran. So May's testimony.
Objection!
Oh, wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple, you have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? As Mr. Wright has testified, Mia ran to the left. But if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. Order, order! More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left. Please, there is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing of the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Objection! The postulations of defense are as distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize, Mr. Your Honor. Might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. To the left, to the left. Ah, but on your view, it looks like to the right, to the right. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Whose shirt is trash? Not my shirt. My shirt is the most amazing shirt ever. Because I have a Richard Suono shirt, which is Cammy and Felicia. Woo! That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Well, that does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, and then you hit her savage. Next, with the last, you chased her and delivered the... That was what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Present. Died from a blow by a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Dang it. One of the... Is there an autopsy report that shows that she died right away? Whoops! I didn't mean to hit that button! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor! I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Ah! Ugh! Oh, now, must be on the wrong track. You see, you hit her twice! Survived from a blow by blunt, may have lived, but it says a blow, not many blows. So I'm gonna try this.
Objection!
Objection! Music change! Mr. White, The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! This witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want. Don't let him get away with that. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this one now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Oh, deal with it. This is almost over. Oh. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? That, yeah, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes! Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh, you are so done. You are so done. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. Oh, these are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? This way. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see that stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from... Ha! Is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, You were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth! Mr. White. Oh, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. This is not leading the witness. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do with Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? By whom? Oh, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Faye and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, and at that very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Because it's confusing with Mr. Wright and Mr. White. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in an office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. That's not the right feint, is it? It's supposed to be... No, the other one is like a dodge. It was the beginning of September. The week before the murder, I had entered Faye and Company's law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Oh, correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? No, not. Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay and Company law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Objection! This has no bearing on the case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's nothing for me to press on him. Oh, well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Whoa. Okay. Hold a conversation. Broken light beyond all recognition. Clock in the form of a statue. Found in Miss May's hotel room. A department store receipt with letters and blood on the back. The victim dodged attack and construct the murder scene. So what if I have to bluff him? What if I show him the glass shards? Shoot. Let's see what he says about the glass shards. This evidence clearly reveals his contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't a guess. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Oh, I might have even put it on the wrong place, too. Shoot. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. This time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Oh, interesting. No more? I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Huh? Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Oh. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend! Phoenix, I want you to look at me! What the? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you? That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. What? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah! The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Duh. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court now will reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of this receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand and the date of purchase, why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? Oh, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Oh. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Oh, there's no way he could have wormed his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. What? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Objection! Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Oh, whoa, I didn't even know I could look at profiles. Okay. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Oh, there's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Oh, Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? Mia? What's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Okay. The memo Mia had given to me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! But please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. What in the world is going on? I confess, I confess, I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Confetti! That is all. This court is adjourned. This is a weird way for this to end. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? Oh, my time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, you're the chief now. You're the chief. Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 p.m.? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. Thanks for the follow, Pike Roast. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Fate and Company Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Shoutouts to Chai Tai. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching you. Right, okay, Nick. Let's do it. Uh-huh. Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, wait up. The end of the chapter. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout. Okay, save progress up to this point. Let's save in slot 3. Oh, you have disgraced me for the last time, Stills. Actually, hang on a second. Before I keep going here, just want to remind everybody that this is September, and the reason why it is called September is that subs are half off this month, and so this month I'm actually going to be trying to stream a lot. I know every single time I say I'm going to stream a lot, but I don't actually stream a lot. So what I'm going to do this month here is I am going to try to make sure I stream as much as I can. And I want you guys to hold me accountable for this. If you don't see me streaming on a day, tweet me, okay? DM me, whatever. Just message me and tell me that I am failing September. So just let me know. And then also, if you're appreciating all this content, I've got a lot of stuff planned. I'm going to try to finish Resident Evil 7, which I've never had a chance to finish, so I can start Resident Evil 2 at some point, maybe on Halloween against this year. I'm going to try to finish Celeste. I'm going to stream a bunch of fighting game stuff as well. I'll probably try streaming some Hollow Knight for you guys. I'll be streaming a lot of stuff, and I'm going to try to make sure I do this. I'm going to stream a lot where if I don't know what I'm streaming, I'm turning on the stream and I'm just going to sit there and talk to people. That is how it's going to be, no matter what I am streaming. So if you guys appreciate the content, appreciate all the stuff that I'm doing for the stream, you know, let's see if I can hit 200 subs this year, this month. Right now, if you look, I'm at 70. I think I'm at more than 78, right? Because a few people just subscribed. Yeah, I'm at 81. For some reason, the Streamlabs thing hasn't updated yet. I'm at 81 subs. Let's see if I can get to 200. Let's see if I can get to 200. That's the long-term goal, and it's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to do, but we're gonna do this. And yes, Ketcho, I'm gonna try to stream all month. I'm definitely gonna try to stream all month. So thank you for your subscription. You're a 5-month subscriber already. I'm gonna stream every day that I can. Now, obviously, Tuesdays I might not stream. Oh, shout outs Herb Vijki or Vijko. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. But Tuesdays will be a little bit harder for me because of the Tuesday show, but I'll still try to stream around there. The only thing that I'll give is that the caveats is that on the weekends, I might not stream because I might need to do clerical work and stuff like that. But still, keep bugging me about it. Even if I'm not streaming on the weekend, please subscribe. Please hold me to it. Please definitely hold it. So, hey, thank you, I Got Cheese. Thank you very much for the sub. I much appreciate that subscription. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. It's only half the price this month. It's $2.50 instead of $5. And basically, yeah, maybe I will stream myself doing clerical work. Why not? Why not? I mean, it can't hurt. So there you go. So what I'm gonna do right now is it's 7 o'clock. This is about time for me to feed cats. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed the cats on stream right now, and then I'm gonna go out and feed myself. So I'm gonna take a quick break, but then when I come back, don't go anywhere. Leave it open because I'm gonna continue this after I eat some dinner tonight. So what I'm gonna do is feed the cats on stream, call the stream for now, and then I'll come back in probably about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how long it takes. And then we will continue forward with more streams, with more Phoenix Wright. So don't go anywhere, guys, because right now I'm going to feed my cats, which is always super enjoyable. So let's pop Phoenix Wright up there. Let's turn this into the main camera over here so that I can get up. Oh, and I need to stretch too. Oh my God, wow. And so you can watch me feed some cats. Hi, kitty. Look at her looking at that camera. Oh my God. It's like she knows the camera is something. That means, come on, kitties. Let's go, kitties. Listen to this cat. Meow. She won't meow. He won't meow when I'm holding him? Meow. Alright, fine. Let's go, kitties. Let's go eat. So if anybody wants to sponsor the stream with cat food, woo! I should just do that. I should hit up some random cat food company and be like, hey, I feed my cats on stream all the time. You want to sponsor my stream? And then I could try to sell people your cat food by giving people discounts and stuff. So we get to watch some kitties eat some food. Kitties, time to eat some food. Yeah, Nathan, it's time to eat. I heard that meow. I heard that meow too. Oh, I heard that meow, Jasmine. You're both meowing now. Alright, Jasmine, here. Come do the cute thing. The camera's not in place for it, but come do the cute thing. Ah, there you go. Good girl. Mwah. Alright. God, I hope you guys can hear that. Whiniest cat ever. Good God. Cats make it sound like I never feed you guys. Ugh. Look at these babies. Look at these babies. What I can try to do here is go back to the camera controls. There we go. And try to do this. go. A little zoom in on the cats there for you guys. The one on the right, that black cat is Jasmine. The cat on the left, the white cat, is Nathan. Oh, Tawdry, come on. Cats are amazing. Don't hate on any cats. These cats are adorable. Any sort of claim that cats are not personable and not friendly, don't get attached to you, are completely wrong and false. Cats absolutely love you to death. My cats are super, super... Hey, actually, Tawdry, I'm allergic too. I'm actually allergic to cats. But I take allergy medication every day so I can actually own these cats, so... Nice, not a con. Why is this thing not updating? Why is this Streamlabs thing not updating? Where is Streamlabs located? What is the parent company of Streamlabs? That's weird. Alright. So there we go. Stream labels is up now. Let's restart the session. Should say 81 there, so... Your cat hates to show emotion to you, huh? That sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it's true. Also, if you want to pick up some awesome shirts, you can do so at 86th.com. If you do so, it will be also to support me. They've got a lot of very cool shirts over there. They've got a lot of very, very cool shirts. And the latest subscriber should not be Infected Jazz. It should have updated by now. I don't know why this thing is not updating. Let me see. What's up, Infected Jazz? I'm trying to update this stuff over here, and I don't know why it's not updating. It still says you are the last subscriber, but you weren't the last subscriber. I'm not sure why it's not updating. Let's take a look. Maybe the text is on the wrong place. Let's see. Latest subscriber. Text. Edit script. This is here. Stream labels. Let's see. Where is it? Now it says nobody? What? What? Alright. What the hell? What the hell? Come on, stream labels. Get it together. Get it together, stream labels. Get it together. It's very odd. Yeah, you just subbed as well. So let me see. Subscriber, subtrain, latest sub, text. There literally is nothing in there. Is it just because I reset the thing on stream labels? Is that what it is? If you reset it, does it kill it or something like that? Well, I guess I'm just going to have to test it when somebody else does it. But for now, I'll just put it in there myself. Go. And then the sub train counter says 0 right now, but it should be at 81, so I'll just update that myself. Subcount.text settings. Oh wait, did I do the wrong one? Oh, here we go. This is the one right here. Total subscriber count. This is the one. Oh, it does say 83. It says 83, but why is this not updated? All right, let's try to do it myself then. Let's update this. Total subscriber count. Update text. There we go. All right, hopefully that should work. That should work. So there you go. Thank you, I Got Cheese, for being the latest subscriber. Really appreciate that. I guess it's not on the sub train. What is it? What is it supposed to be? It's not sub train. Oh, here we go. Most recent subscriber. This is the one that I should be following. That's why I messed up. I did the wrong thing because sub train is something else. So let's do settings, latest subscriber, edit script, pull over here. It should be most recent subscriber. There we go. But it should still say I Got Cheese. Yes, there we go. All right, I got it fixed. There we go. All right, thank you guys for watching for now, but I'm going to go grab some dinner when I come back. We will be continuing some Phoenix Wright, so don't go anywhere. It's been fun so far. I've been having a grand old time, so let's keep this up, shall we? Let's keep this up. I will see you guys. Actually, hang on a second. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where? Oh, here it is. There it is. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Anyways, thanks guys for tuning in for now, but I will be back later on tonight. So don't go anywhere. Keep the browser window open here so you'll hear me talk as soon as it comes back. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.